We got called to investigate this gymnasium fire at a school in Louisiana. And what we use this as an example of is why you have to go through the paces of putting parties on notice and making sure your investigation follows the protocols of the industry. Spoliation of evidence is a big deal in these investigations. Spoliation of evidence is the destruction of evidence. Courts want everybody to have the same opportunity to investigate the evidence, a first-hand, independent investigation. So what you need to do is, we get called for a loss, and what we do is we run our team out there. It could be just the expert, maybe the expert and one of our attorneys, and we do a sneak and peek. We're not going to touch anything. We're not going to move anything. We're not going to be destructive in any way, to try to see, can we get an idea of what happened here and see who may need to be placed on notice. In this particular case, we learned that there had been a construction project going on, some remediation work done to the gymnasium. Okay, well, this particular contractor was working in the area where it looks like the fire may have originated. Okay, so before we take any additional steps, we put that contractor on notice of the incident and invite them to come to a joint investigation. We were pretty sure from our sneak and peek as to what happened. It looked like somebody with a saw was cutting through a wall, and sparks from the saw and the material shot out the backside of the wall into some ignitables and started the fire. But we can't move anything or do anything destructive at that point to verify it just because we think we're right, because we're cutting off. What does the defendant do then? How do they defend themselves if we're blaming you for your work, but we destroyed your work, so good luck. So you have to follow the paces. We invite them out, joint investigation happens, and sometimes, in this case it did. I mean, this is we wish this were more the norm on our recovery matters, but it's not. But in this particular case, the expert for the contractor basically looked at our expert and said, yeah, this is what happened. And those kinds of things tend to resolve quickly. And so by following what you're supposed to do, getting people on notice, getting them to the scene, not destroying the evidence before others have had a chance to look at it, people complain, it delays the process. We got to get back in there. We got to start cleaning up. Well, no, we got to figure this out and make sure everybody's on the same page, and it can yield good results.